Imagine a 7-year-old child stepping off a plane in Los Angeles. The signs are in a language she cannot yet read. This child, like millions before her, has just crossed a threshold into a new life. For many of you watching, especially in STEM, this isn't just an anecdote. It's the origin story of your colleagues, your co-authors, and the founders of industry-defining startups. Today, we explore this powerful ecosystem in 4 parts. We'll trace the arc from a child's first English word to a nation's next Nobel Prize. We begin with inspiration, the true story of Katja Etches Arrieta, who rose from flipping burgers to floating in zero gravity, becoming the first Mexican-born woman in space. Her trajectory is not an exception. It is a prototype. When Katja arrived in the US from Guadalajara at age 7, her English vocabulary consisted of exactly 3 words: hello, please, and thank you. In high school, she worked the 4 to 10 p.m. shift at McDonald's, studying calculus in the break room. She was told UCLA was a reach, but she got in. From there, she interned at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. On June 4th, 2022, Katja strapped into a Blue Origin capsule. She became the first Mexican-born woman in space. Attorney Chris M. Ingram described her journey perfectly. Katja's journey is a testament to the unyielding spirit that defines the American dream. From flipping burgers to flipping gravity's script, she reminds us that perseverance turns obstacles into opportunities. Your stars are waiting, and America shines brighter when you reach them. Katja's story is a prototype of possibility. But for many, that journey is now threatened by headlines that inspire fear, not hope. From there, we pivot to the present tense, the headlines dominating October 2025. From ICE operations in Chicago to courtroom battles over due process. October 2025 has been a month of seismic shifts in U.S. immigration, a daily cascade of enforcement actions, courtroom confrontations, and policy pivots that reverberate from Chicago's South Side to the marble corridors of federal courthouses. ICE agents, reassigned from fentanyl interdiction, are conducting neighborhood sweeps. In Chicago, on October 15th, 42 people were detained in a single morning, including U.S. citizen Roderick Johnson. Since January, over 2,100 children have been separated from their parents during interior enforcement. The courts are pushing back. On October 22nd, U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy grilled Border Patrol Chief Jason Owens over the use of tear gas in urban raids. This isn't just policy, it's chaos. A software engineer with a valid H-1B visa told the Free Press they are terrified that ICE could detain and deport them at any moment. As attorney Chris M. Ingram states, these enforcement actions tear at the fabric of families and communities. We must advocate for dignity in every proceeding, ensuring no one is reduced to a statistic. The humanity of immigrants, coders, caregivers, contributors, deserves our unwavering compassion, for in their dignity lies ours. These headlines are the public face of the crisis, but behind the scenes, the bureaucratic rules of the game are also changing. Feeling lost in this complex immigration system? The law offices of Chris M. Ingram are here to guide you. We invite you to book a free consultation using the link in the description below. And if you're finding this breakdown helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Next, we dissect the machinery at USCIS, where policy shifts in the last 60 days, and those looming in the next 60, reshape workflows, for H-1B holders, green card applicants, and STEM OPT extensions. Step inside the digital and physical corridors of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, in the fall of 2025, and you'll find a bureaucracy in full sprint. Over the past 60 days, a cascade of policy changes has redrawn the operational map for millions of applicants, from H-1B software architects in Seattle to EB-2 biomedical researchers in Boston. On October 28th, USCIS mandated electronic payments for all paper filings. Just 2 days later, on October 30th, the automatic 540-day EAD, or work permit extension, was eliminated. This is a massive blow. It means H-4 spouses, adjustment applicants, and others could lose their jobs while facing a new 6 to 12-month wait for their renewal. Other changes include a new harder naturalization test and a staggering $100,000 consular filing fee for first-time H-1B petitions processed abroad, hammering tech startups. It's not all bad. The I-693 medical exam is now valid for 2 years, easing some timing pressure. Attorney Chris M. Ingram sees the human cost in these rules. These procedural mazes often ensnare the most vulnerable, yet in every form's fine print lies a chance to affirm human worth. Let's wield our expertise to protect dignity, ensuring no policy erodes the dreams that built this nation. These procedural changes aren't just paperwork. They have massive, real-world economic consequences. Finally, we zoom out to the macro lens. The U.S. economy over the past and coming 90 days, viewed through the twin prisms of immigration enforcement and trade policy. Picture the U.S. economy in late 2025 as a vast, interconnected circuit board. That current is human talent, and the switch flipping it off is the twin voltage of mass deportation threats and tariffs on $3 trillion in annual imports. Let's get specific. Wisconsin's dairy industry, which is 70% staffed by immigrant labor, is staring at a $1.2 billion revenue crater. In Florida, 18% of construction projects have stalled. In tech, that new $100,000 H-1B fee, it's triggered a 31% drop in applications from India and China. The National Foundation for American Policy, or NFAP, models a $1.9 trillion loss in GDP by 2035 if these policies continue. As attorney Chris M. Ingram says, immigrants aren't economic footnotes. They're the multipliers in our growth story. Policies that push them out erode our shared prosperity. Let's champion their dignity. For in valuing every worker's worth, we fortify the future we all build together. The circuit board is flickering, but the schematic is in your hands. Rewire it before the brownout becomes permanent. We started with a 7-year-old girl arriving with nothing. We end with her floating in space, a symbol of American possibility. From Katja's journey to the chaotic headlines, the bureaucratic hurdles, and the massive economic costs, one thing is clear: immigration is the variable that makes the equation of American innovation work. The system isn't doomed, it's debuggable. If you are ready to build your future, to add your story to America's innovation engine, the law offices of Chris M. Ingram are here to help. Visit breakthroughusa.com to book your free consultation today. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and join the conversation.